Welcome back to Nino Kuni. You okay there, Drippy? Anyway,
Yeah.
now it's time to finally save King Tom.
He's proper tidy.
Sorry there, man. I just forgot to pick myself up.
So this is the big rat that started all this.
So the mouse has a huge one while the cat has a small one.
Well, actually, it's not a wand. It's well, it's that.
Oh.
The crook struck one.
And what?
Ow.
The king is dead now.
That'll teach you to turn your back on me, you old tomfool, you!
Hickory Dock. King Hickory, the 17th. Get it? Hickory Dock? Huh?
Actually, no, I don't.
Hickory dickory dock. The mouse.
Where did the cat go?
Continuity error.
It vanished.
Things like this happen.
More often than you'd think, like CinemaSins has proven.
Yeah.
Taste fireball, bitch.
So yeah, the mouse is actually weak to fire. Since my first spell was Fireball, this is not a hard boss at all. So just keep using Fireball and you should be fine.
Alright, audience. Before we started this part, we decided that I'm going to appear as best I can with my attempts at a Welsh accent. Mostly because in about a month's time I'll actually be in Wales for a week, so I'll be able to learn.
So basically, audience, consider this entire playthrough a journey of sorts, as Dweebs progresses from being a butcherer of Welsh accents to being a master, to the point where he is practically a Welsh himself.
Somehow,
pretty
Job,
much-
I doubt we will ever reach such a
Jover, if there is one thing that can insult an Englishman is not being English.
Well, what I mean
Oh, but-
is like, think
By
about
the way,
it
I
like,
would like to bring up something.
Yeah, go ahead.
One particular characteristic of the second familiar we got in the last part is that he cannot get confused. So if he's about to use Tailspin, which can confuse you, one good way to avoid that is just to switch to that particular familiar.
It's kind of like Zelda, they give you the tool against the boss in the same dungeon.
comes in handy.
Well, Breath of the Wild broke that convention. If you, so there's that. Anyway,
Yeah, Breath of the Wild kind of went out of its way to break a lot of conventions, but still have a lot of familiar stuff.
yeah.
Hahaha,
You know, I just realized that's actually a pretty neat trend going on between games like Breath of the Wild, Sun and Moon, and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Although, honestly, I don't think I've heard anyone complain about the fact that HMs are no more. Although, I gotta say, I'm still collecting money from all the people who made bets against me that HMs would, at some point, not be a thing.
Oh, we missed.
Okay, earlier when I said the whole, is what I mean by that is,
Thanks to the fact that I'm
England,
abusing.
Wales, and Scotland and Northern Ireland have their own little rivalries.
You know what I mean, Dweebs.
Almost
It's like,
dead.
think about it like Dances with Wolves. You're both an Englishman, but practically...
Well, shit.
Go ahead,
Uh-oh.
Dibs.
Come on, put yourself together. You need to watch out for that tailspin attack, Curry boy. It'll get you familiar, whatever. Mind you, that
Umbra.
Tumble lemur.
Which familiars?
Ow.
Anyway, what I was saying was, since I kept exploiting his elemental weakness, even though I didn't get a golden glim, I still got some orbs as reward for fighting with the elemental weakness exploitation thingy. Moving on, and we leveled up, all of us.
Yippee!
Da 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 da. Basically, Dwebs, in one of the victory cries of the main character of the Upper Dimension Neptunia is that she hums both the Dragon Quest fanfare and the Final Fantasy fanfare.
Huh.
Alright, cool. Nickers, he got away, and he got another stupid catchphrase after all.
Never mind that, Mr. Drippy. What about King Tom?
He reappeared magically.
You're right, man. We better see how he's doing. What was I doing?
Your Majesty, are you okay?
Oh, me too.
Come on, Kingface, pull yourself together.
One's one, One retrieved from the villain who purloined.
Purloined it.
Or
Loined it.
whatever.
Lloyd. Knickers! Your Majesty! Your Majesty!
Dun
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 dun dun
dun
dun
dun
dun
dun.
dun dun.
It's okay, dweebs, have a sneakers.
You just
I hate
need when you're
Snickers.
hungry.
But
In the
I hate
meantime,
Snickers.
hold on, cutscene.
Dogs are assembled. Your Radiance. I thank you all for attending.
Oh god, she's having us do one of these again. I get stiff in this gown.
All doubtless aware of the purpose of this session.
We are here to discuss the elimination of the pure-hearted one. Come before us, Dark Jinn.
I love this guy's voice.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
His voice actor is actually really famous. Not famous in the paranormal voice actors, but on its own, like he's a proper actor or a singer or something.
Yeah, his name is Shadar. He's the Dark Jinn, and he's also known as the Executor. Basically, he's our Voldemort.
Yeah, and the guys around him are basically this game's Organization 13.
So if he's Voldemort, does that mean he should have another guy's face on the back of his head?
Funny you mention that, Dwibs.
Hold on.
Hear me, members of the council. I have no need of your aid.
I
Is he gonna kill all the council?
No, he means like, I don't need your help. I can handle this shit myself.
He is either very brave or
To presume to give us
So orthodox.
Very well. You will have your wish, Shadar.
Also, as you noticed, when the White Witch is actually very angry, her stripes are colored in red.
Those who
Yeah.
speak of a savior. The futility of
Wow, those
I love the delivery that's coming from Shadar here.
tiny nitpick. The lip flaps underneath her mask are kind of noticeable.
The lip syncing, you mean? Well, that's because
Well,
the lip
you know,
syncing
lip
is.
flaps, that's basically when there's a desync.
Oh, it's
And
because
dweebs,
it's
believe
because
it or
of,
not, he means those words.
he means it.
Oh yes,
I
it
knew-
does.
Anyway, it's because the lip syncing in this game in particular was done for the Japanese, but fortunately in Ni no Kuni 2, the lip syncing will be set to the English language, so
Well, it's weird,
Ni no Kuni
though.
2 will not have this problem,
Well,
fortunately.
the weird thing is, like, everyone else's lip syncing seems fine in this game. It's just like, oh, it's notably for the White Witch.
Well, she has a mask most of the time, so I don't think it's that much of a.
It's just they zoom in on her mouth so many times I can't help but notice.
Sure. Anyway, go ahead, too.
And all because the loss of one's enthusiasm had one to be caught kidnapping.
So that's
To
not
think he
what
managed to
touches you,
purloin one of his greatest treasure, yeah, it's unforgivable. But once one is back in your one's possession now, it is the main thing, that
Don't-
one can finally bestow it upon you.
Thank you, Your Majesty, but don't you
Catnaps are
mean
fun, though.
Bring forth one's wand.
don't you mean unforgivable?
This is one's magic wand.
ha ha
When
ha.
one was a kitten, one ran quite wild.
Jova, that pun was awful.
Oh, how cute.
Oh.
There you
What
go,
a
Oliver's
cat-
first ones.
Well, what a cat
Guys, you're giving me real claws
is.
for alarm with these puns.
Twibs. Oh, no, here goes
You
all
gotta
of
be kidding me, Dwibs.
You know who.
Ow.
One feels
Yeah.
we shall both live
Oh,
and
here we go.
regret it. But one could hardly say no to one so very
Aw.
When you say you know who, you mean
You know who.
You asked if he was Voldemort.
There's no need to say
This
it out loud.
LP has so many Harry Potter references.
Majesty, you've gone and given him the
Before
wand
Harry
now, there's no going
Yeah.
back. One supposes so.
don't worry, your meow.
I could just take the wand off you, but whatever.
Well, Dwibs, that Toiletta herself is clearly very reminiscent of Moni Myrtle.
Yay, we obtain a magic wand.
So, are we going to meet
Now,
the
for
Ron
coming
Weasley
to
equivalent at some point?
181's our need, let one also present with some new magic. One hopes we will provide yourself.
First
So,
Bite spell.
Frostbite, which is ice spell.
Jova?
Golly, thanks again, Your Majesty. I can't wait to try it out. I'm gonna become the best wizard ever.
Yeah, really? Very eager, aren't we? In that case, there is a forest south of one's kingdom known as Golden Grove, and beyond it lies a vast desert. In the midst of a desert, the city of Al-Mamoon. You must travel there next. Its
You will
ruler is
travel to the
somewhat,
Golden Grove system.
But never mind that. Rashad, one of the 4 great sages, once dwelt there and still is.
The great sages? You mean the proper mighty wizards that these used to be?
If you wish to expand your magical knowledge, one is sure the aid of sages will prove invaluable.
Oh, really? Thank you.
By the way,
Your
I love.
Majesty.
Alright, this is one of my favorite tracks in the game. It plays every time you successfully save a kingdom. It's called The Happiness of the Kingdom.
Al-Mamoon, here we come.
See you, man.
I like singing. Al-Mamoon, or as I like to call it, Arabian Las Vegas.
So yeah, up until the time where I actually leave the town, this theme will be playing throughout the entire town.
Yeah, I've got it now. I've got a headcanon. If this game had more voice acting, I can imagine Drippy singing the Welsh national anthem to himself every time he runs.
What is the Welsh national anthem?
It's a song called "Land of Thy Fathers."
Would you mind informing us about the Welsh national anthem?
Are
you seriously telling me that Dwibs knows more about your national anthem than you?
A lot of us actually don't know it.
Really?
So Dwibs knows. So
no wonder he never tried to be independent from the UK.
So at this rate,
an
Dwibs
Englishman,
knows more about the Welsh than you do.
And I mean,
yeah. Wow.
Anyways,
how can you borrow? Go ahead, Theo.
Yeah. But basically, as you can notice, after you finish the main village town quest, basically you'll notice that there are a lot of people with broken heart issues. So basically, these are your side quests that can help you with that. But since you're at the beginning, basically all of them consist with enthusiasm.
Mm-hmm. How strange! My chest feels all fluttery. Anyway, I better think about practicing.
Yeah, if you hate puns, this is why if you end up here, you'll probably die of all these puns.
No.
Well, Dwibs, I survived it, so don't worry.
Even better, Dwibs. This is actually hell for pun haters.
Considering, we all know that level 5 loves puns. It's just that this game in particular probably is trying to be kind of King's Quest-ish with its puns, in the sense that there's like puns literally everywhere. Alright, let's check. Oh.
Jesus Christ, man, can we take a rest?
I feel I'm gonna take a nap.
Whatever has
Sure.
gotten into you? This is no time to be
Oh,
sleeping.
do be quiet.
Is everything okay? It's my wife. She was such a busy bee until recently. But now all she wants to do is sleep. She hasn't done her job, a lot of work.
But it's also tiring. The cleaning, the washing. I'm very much having a nice dote and struggling.
Would you listen to her? What happened to the determined young woman I married? She was full of determination, I tell ya. She suddenly got
trust me, Dwibs. This isn't even the half of it. Later on, throughout this game, Dwibs, we're going to meet this couple who loves traveling all over the world. And that couple has the most troubled marriage I've ever seen. Right, Theo?
Trouble doesn't even begin to
those two should not be together.
Trouble doesn't even begin to explain that.
Basically, Dwibs, every time we meet them, one of them is always brokenhearted for some reason.
Are we sure that their case has anything to do with Shadar?
Actually, I think Drippy actually questions that the final one.
Yeah. I was about to do the shopping, wasn't I? Oh well.
Oh my dear wife, it's so good to have you back. Thank you so much.
And look at that, Dwibs. See? There you go, Dwibs. See, if you help people, you get bars of chocolate and flans.
Well, I know a certain
money.
determined.
We don't get that. We don't get that in GTA, so that's why I killed all those.
I think we know a certain determined filled character who would love that reward of chocolate.
Anyway, skipping this, we already know the basic gist of it. He's full of enthusiasm, so we might as well take it.
Basically, Tio, for context, I was helping out a couple of people during our playthrough GTA, and immediately afterwards, I just killed them.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Well, half of the fun of the GTA series is be a dick.
Sticking around.
Hell,
Yeah.
I even managed to fool Jova into thinking that I was just going to be all that nice and then just kill the person.
You monster.
Basically, Tio, he saved a woman's purse, she thanked him, and then he killed her and stole the money.
Of course.
Despite
I'm
already
just that
getting
kind
a
of person.
reward.
New
Alright,
errands
well-
aren't available.
Let's
But
see
Jova, I
which
have
people
little
need
money.
our help.
Actually, Tail, remember, I'm going to do them mostly off screen. I'm gonna show some of them, but
True.
for the sake of getting this playthrough going, I'm not gonna show most of them.
Alright
But first, but here's a bounty that we can do. In the meantime, let's see. We have 1 point though, so let's claim the Jumping Jack Merit Award. What is
very
it?
useful, but not a lot of fun.
Yeah, basically, it allows us to jump. You cannot actually do any kind of platforming with it. It's a scripted jump, but like the game itself said, it's not useful, but hey, it's fun.
Alright.
So, oh wait, there you go. I forgot what my thought process was. It's been like literally 3 years since I recorded this.
Can I sing this in English?
Oh, there
I
you go.
don't think there are English lyrics,
Jova.
I'm afraid.
Yes.
Actually, no. Dibs, put up your best stiff upper lip British accent for this guy.
Very true, dear boy. I am indeed inherited a pretty pile from whatever. Blame me so late for Sylvie. Spare a good of a sturdy fairy aristocrat. Very true, dear boy. Very true. I'm writing page. The problem is you're going a bit too.
I
fast,
know.
aren't
Let's just say this
Here,
was
it's just all-
before.
Oh, I say. It must be
This was one of our very early playthroughs.
It's
This
not
was
here.
before we.
It's probably well up in
I wasn't up.
legs. You've lost
This was
your
even before
diary.
you were here and
Yes,
everything.
I rather think I have, and I lost the diamond too, and there really is a lot of here.
There's tragic poor bloke. Do you reckon we could shut off for the help?
Don't worry, mister. Well, if you find it, you will. Oh, that really is awfully good of you. Ah.
Yeah,
Oh,
here's
no.
another
Let's see.
thing.
I rather think
that,
I would have had to set it down beside him at the northwest around here. Ah, the water of that bubbling brook was. Oh God, you turned it into Speed Racer, Pedro. It's only a possibility.
Oh!
Oh, got it. We'll look for you. Your Sanctuary Boy. Available site. Ah.
I don't see cars burning though.
But yeah,
I don't see
we've,
people dying.
get used also to that guy because every time we meet him, he lost something.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
NPC.
Well, Tail, if there's one thing we've learned after playing stuff like for example, the original Layton trilogy is that Hino loves his running gag characters that keep showing up, like
Guys.
like
Guys.
Pavel from the original trilogy
Yeah.
of Layton.
Guys, look, it's the same guy whose wife we helped out. Oh wait, no, it's just an NPC clone.
All right. My hand.
Taste enthusiasm, bitch.
Now, I'm really me.
What are you
Yeah.
doing, Dwebs?
Remember that thing I had earlier about Drippy singing the national anthem to himself?
Oh, you're looking up the national anthem. Well, go ahead and read it to us. Dark Star.
Glad, but I'm not going to do it all the time because I can barely pronounce
Can you-
half these
Can you see the
words.
Saigo-san seems very happy.
Roy, can
moving
you
on.
read it?
Can I read it? I'll try.
Okay.
Maybe later. Let's jump.
Yeah.
Yay,
Not
there you
right
go. That's the jump mechanic.
It's actually however, as someone who's played this game as much as I have, I can actually tell you that even though the game does not tell you this, it's actually not entirely useless because if you're constantly jumping, you'll actually move slightly faster, although very slightly, than if you were walking. You'll just try jumping constantly, and you'll start and compare to the speed you go for walking, and you'll notice that you can actually go a bit faster if you're jumping. So I guess that's like a secret use to the jumping for those who try.
Alright,
Oh.
I've already given up trying.
Yeah, I gave up long ago. But then again, I'm not Welsh, so.
I
guess
think there's a
could try.
guide in that article. I'll look at that later.
Ha! I'm way too strong for you guys.
I'm stronger than you.
Yeah, because we've got plenty of the.
Oh god, can you imagine Garnet singing that song with that accent?
Anyway, let's get anyway.
Oh my god, that would be quite interesting.
So what's the name? Oh, yeah, alright. You accept the bounty. You need to go there. Okay.
There you go. See, that bird is now fleeing from us because we're way too strong for him.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Big
It's
Boy, you
over,
don't-
isn't it? Oh no, wait, that's the wrong song.
Alright, so basically right now, Teo, we're looking for the diary that he lost, which is
Okay.
somewhere around here.
Yeah, I remember. It's up in near the river.
This is Oliver. Back together. Yeah, there it starts like that.
Super foul and rough. There we go. I'm so tough now that I can actually kill him in one hit.
Wow, you really do have a lot of love, I see.
We're going to kill all of the wild animals.
Yay, extermination. Unfortunately, unlike in Lightning Returns, you don't exterminate wildlife.
Yeah.
Exterminate!
Well, I'm actually glad because doing that to get trophies in Lightning Returns is a fucking pain.
Never mind.
So
Yeah.
time consuming.
That reminds me, Dwibs.
Yeah?
You have to get back to playing Ace Attorney 6 since you already forgot the main plot point of that game.
Well, Trevor, I've been a bit busy recently.
Yeah, but the fact that you forgot the DCA and thought that I just made it up. Ooh, boy.
Well, it doesn't matter. You've been banned because you impersonated a mod, so it's
Oh, I'm sure. Don't worry. Me and Tara are cool, yo.
cool, eh?
Besides, she's also an Ace Attorney fan.
So you're doubly banned.
What? I'm just a user who has the exact same SSMB avatar and has the same fondness of Ace Attorney. And it's only confused a few mods already.
Alright, Jova, go ahead and go Speed Racer on us again, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm a good
Hey, you guys
reader,
are-
but even
oh, I
can't-
say, well,
can't
thank you
read.
very much,
Actually,
well, boy.
I think
You want
what
a
I'm-
lightsaber?
okay,
It's okay,
hold
I
on,
just
let me say
remembered
something.
what it was. Sure. Okay.
I think what I'm doing, yeah, I'm pretty sure that what I was trying to do here, again, remember, it's been 3 years, so I might remember a couple things wrong. What I was doing here, I was just skipping through the dialogue just for the sake of getting it on. I don't think I intentionally wanted you guys to read it. I probably forgot about it.
Get 5
It's
more
okay,
stamps and
though.
you'll get a
I'm
free
clicking now.
you'll get a free Costa coffee.
Oh, well, in that case, we know what Goto's gonna be doing.
Yeah, get a Costa coffee, because that's the superior one.
So I take, Jova, that the Starbucks jokes for Godot are countless,
Yes.
of course.
And what do you mean? What do you mean? It's also the fact that there's a Chelsea player called Costa.
Alright, now we're going to go back to the main quest. Let's go to the Golden Grove. Oh, look, this bird is brave. Let's see just how strong he is.
He's a brave bird, ain't he, Dwibs?
Minor bird.
Get it?
Alright.
Fun British fact: bird is a slang word around here for woman.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah.
You guys sure have a lot of weird double meanings for words.
I'll see.
It's our quirkiness.
I guess. I thought your quirkiness is that you drink tea like you fucking drink water.
That's what they
No,
want you to think.
our biggest quirk is that we fill out pubs every time a football match is on.
I thought that was Scotland's thing.
Basically, guys, it extends internationally. I remember one time I was at this pub in Spain that showed like almost all the Premier League matches that were going on at a weekend, mostly because I was watching the Stoke Swansea one.
Oh, cutscene.
Welcome to the Golden Grove, the Forest of Plenty.
Plenty of what?
Basically,
Plenty of everything.
Here we are, Gordon. Come on, damn it.
Time to
A
escape.
quick store fruit, whatever.
Jeepers, creepers, just look at those giant mushrooms. It's so different from the deep dark wood.
hello?
You're not wrong, Gully Boy. It's another type of wood than whatever this is. No offense to old tree face, but the soul by here is just better. Proper fertile it is. But this isn't working.
What? What's wrong?
The voice just isn't coming at all.
Keep going at it, Dwibs.
So,
There's nostalgic for the
Well,
theories.
so shall I take over, Dwibs?
Yeah, again, not to mention it's falling into the habit again.
All right, we're going back to the original plan of me voicing Drippy. I know you want to voice Drippy, Joe, but the thing is, you would be talking to yourself a lot throughout this playthrough, and this
Yeah,
would be a bit
I'm okay
thing.
with it. Trust me, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I officially give up.
Sorry,
Pedro,
sorry,
you can
sorry,
do it.
Shiroi. Sorry, Shiroi. I tried.
Wait.
So
hold
much
on.
for the journey.
So, I mean, I guess I would maybe nominate Shiroi just for the hell of it.
No. This is my playthrough, and I'm gonna.
Not just
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
not
it's
just that,
yours.
Joe, but the text is moving so fast, even for normal people, regular people, and for
Yeah.
sure it will be a fucking nightmare. Come on.
Hence why I was speaking hypothetically, because yeah, really with the way this playthrough
My
is,
apologies
especially with it being in
to the,
2014, yeah, it's best if Pedro does it.
My
Sorry.
apologies to the audience. It's just that this playthrough was kind of recorded 3 years ago. Let's just say that back then we needed some work in terms of how to record shit.
Yeah.
We needed
that
Um,
reminds me. Since we're on the matter of voices,
You got any more?
Pedro.
Okay.
Mark? How about?
Okay. What is it, Jova?
Right. I need to give Tio a main role for Ace Attorney 5.
Well, go ahead.
You okay if I have him voice you know who?
Just text it to me, and we'll talk it through text. Let's go back to.
All right. In the meantime,
So-
let's
Yeah, I know,
commentate
I
on running.
like it.
Anyway, the point is.
These giant mushrooms
Pedro?
are blocking the way, Mr. Drippy.
Sorry, I was talking to Jova. Anyway.
Oh,
Nah, man. It would take more than a slip of a lad like you landing on
Sorry,
them to
guys,
finish
you're-
off these formidable fungi. You'll be fine. Or fungi, whatever.
What's wrong, Tio?
Teo?
I don't know. I don't know actually hear me or not.
Yeah, we heard you.
Teo, I think you're cutting out. Could you restart your Skype or something? Or Discord, whatever.
Yeah, we're on Discord now. Wow, we really have time travel. We still think we're on Skype.
Those were some dark times. But anyway, Tio.
Well, remember, Dwebs, it must be the 3-year-old recording that's doing it to me.
Oh, wow.
It's messing with your
right.
mind.
Anyway, the enemy has the upper hand. And by the way, Worker Bumbler, huh? So are these monsters Portuguese?
Huh.
Oh well.
Are they sunflowers?
Slash dance. A bit overkill, don't you think, Mighty?
He's
Oh, well.
just feeling frisky.
Okay, Tio, can you speak?
Boo.
Yeah.
Alright, now you sound better. Okay,
Although
what you were trying to say,
admittedly,
Teo?
No. Basically, dungeon.
Okay.
Oh look, it's a Dragon
Basically-
Quest 8 chest.
And that's a robot there. Whatever.
That's for
but
later,
yeah,
that's part of a post-game side quest. But go
Yeah.
ahead.
The it's probably the autumn kind of like look. It's kind of giving me a Don Bluth vibe, sort of. I don't
Yeah, I can
know
see
how
that.
specifically. I mean, in our original playthrough, I remember I commented how it resembles more the Forest of Eden from Rogue Galaxy, but honestly, it's more its own thing now, and it's
It kind of fits because I've always considered Hino to be
Very
the
more
Don Bluth.
yeah.
I've always considered Hino to be the Don Bluth of video games. So
Oh no, no, Pedro, do you know what you've done by saying that?
what?
Well,
By saying he's the Don Bluth, does that mean he's going to have his own equivalent of Troll
Troll
and
Central
Central?
Punch. Well, according to you, dude, wasn't the crossover that?
No.
No. That would be implying that the crossover is actually a bad game.
No. The difference is, Pedro, the whole of Troll and Central Park was shit. It was just the ending of the other one.
All right. Okay. I'm sure Teo will argue in Zoom 11, but
White Witch. I mean White Knight Chronicles. Isn't White Knight Chronicles also?
Oh yeah, the one.
alternate
Oh,
group of the
like I
Black
said, like I said, I still think I'll get into more detail when I record those games. But I still think the What Not Chronicles games are good games. They're not great exactly, but they're
No,
good
I-
enough. And like I said, it's kind of like a similar thing to Final Fantasy 12, where the story is not that, the first one at least. The story in the second game is much better. The story is not that great, but the gameplay I thought was actually pretty good. It's actually very similar to Final Fantasy 12 even. And like I said, one of the things about White Knight Chronicles is that level 5 was very creatively restricted because Sony specifically wanted a Final Fantasy-like RPG. They didn't even allow level 5 to do their usual cell shading stuff. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that's why if that series was the reason why level 5 stopped making IPs for Sony. Well, we'll see. Maybe yes, maybe no.
Okay, can you give me a time, guys? Sorry.
30, 17, 18, 19.
Alright, yeah, I'm at 30:26. So.
Okay,
And click.
And click.
Alright. No, basically what I was saying before, Pedro, is that no, don't worry. I mean, it's Inazuma 11 is but I don't like, but I don't consider it a bad series per se.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, he's never actually... Yeah, true. Tio's never actually said it was bad. I mean, he just said he personally didn't like it.
Anyway, look at that. There's a special tree with something inside. Let's see what it is.
Oh my god, it's Legend of Korra Season 2! No!
Is that bad?
Well, let's just say Season 2 is kind of the worst season of Legend of Korra.
I hate that season with a burning passion. Let's just say that and move
so
on.
much potential. But anyway.
Anyway, it's a familiar egg.
So this is where familiars come from.
I'll just say this, Teo. In just one scene that takes place in a certain police office, they managed to make the main character look like the biggest asshole in history ever.
There's a police office.
Long story. Long story. Basically, Teo. After the New World, they kind of formed the police to try to keep order and shit.
Okay.
Okay. Question
Anyway.
to you: have you seen the original Avatar show?
Yeah, I know. It's setting its Chinese medieval style or something.
Well, but that's the thing. Teo. Korra takes place
Teo.
100 years after the original series, so technology evolved since then.
Okay.
Basically, Tio, Korra takes place during, I guess, what is that world's equivalent of the Industrial Revolution? They've even got
Yeah,
cars
no,
and stuff.
I saw that in the Platinum Games game they made of it. There are robots, so I guess that's what it means.
Yeah.
Anyway,
to
no,
get
so
on the
what
game-
am I?
Yeah, there you go.
Basically, what we see there is actually a familiar egg. It means it's about to hatch.
In a tree.
Well, they couldn't find a proper spot.
Well, you'll be waiting a while, Ollie boy. Look at the bits of tree around the edge of it. All withered they are. Seems like the forest's life force has been taking a turn for the sparse. That must be why the fairies are all cleared out too, eh? Sorry, but if things stay as there, this egg ain't hatching anytime soon.
So let me get this straight. Familiars hatch from trees.
But at least this one.
At least this one.
Question. I mean,
the game never goes in depth about if this is how all familiars hatch. Most of the time, familiars are the game doesn't really go into detail about how familiars breed.
That reminds me.
Not that it's important.
It's like Pokemon just accepting that any Pokemon lays eggs.
That reminds me. One thing I've always been meaning to ask since our original playthrough, but I never got to all these years.
Go ahead.
That whole green thing. Okay. NyQuil, is the entire green circle orb in there the egg, or is it the little dots within it?
It's probably the old green thing.
Yeah.
Cheapers, creepers. Should we help them out or something?
And there it is.
Neato, it hatched. We did it, Mr. Drippy. I created
miracle-
life!
The miracle of life.
That's beautiful.
Oh.
There's nothing like a good hatching to get me welling up.
And then I destroy. I mean, stop it, it tickles.
I think it's you. Well,
Oh my god, it all makes sense now, guys.
Imprinting Dweebs.
It all makes
remember,
sense now, guys.
remember, Dweebs, you've seen that. You've probably seen that episode. A typical thing about creatures who are born from eggs is that the first living thing they see, they immediately assume it's the mother. So obviously, yeah.
Just ask Samus.
Luigi learned that the hard way.
As did Samus. But yeah, okay, headcanon. Oliver is Eddie Redmayne as a kid.
So he grows up to be a hammy space lord,
more
and
like,
then a wizard.
more like specifically Bellum.
You know what I mean, though.
But I love Eddie Redmayne in Fantastic Beasts.
Oh, that's right, he was in that movie.
And one of the great things I love about Eddie Redmayne as an actor, I don't know if you guys have seen The Fury of Everything. when he plays Stephen Hawking.
No.
I've seen a bit of it.
It's a great movie. Check it out. His big specialty as an actor, from what I've seen of him, is that his characters were kind of antisocial or timid. You know, kind of like the character from Fantastic Beasts was an antisocial animal guy. Like he's very good at transmitting the vulnerability of that type of character just through his facial expressions. He did that a lot in Fantastic Beasts. Like that's the best kind of character he plays, I think.
I love how in Fantastic Beasts, on one end of the acting spectrum we had people like Eddie Redmayne and Colin Farrell and all that, and on the other end we had Ezra Miller.
Hoarfrost Harpoon.
It's an harpoon for our new familiar, actually. So, yay. Okay, but first we have to try our best to help out the forest, because the forest is kind of in trouble.
That's why the autumn state, I think.
I won't go much more into it, but if that's the best, if Fantastic Beasts is the best, if his performance in Fantastic Beasts is the best Miller can do, then I dread to think there's going to be like us the Flash in the DC movies.
Well, to be fair, he didn't really have that big a role in the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Dibs. I mean, go cut him some slack. I mean, there's only so much you can do with so little screen time.
Are you on about Beasts or?
Yeah, Beasts.
I thought he had a pretty big. I thought he had a pretty big role for a B plot.
Anyway.
Although, how about that Johnny
Depp
appearance,
next,
guys?
hold on. Oh, there it is.
Basically, we were trying to leave him be because since he lives here, but he wants to come with us.
Of course he does. Did he follow us?
Looks like he wants us to follow him now.
I'm following my own child. Is there something he wants to show us?
I wonder. Maybe he's found some of my fairy buddies. Yeah. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Oh, this one.
He looks a lot more like I imagine a fairy would look than you do, Mr. Drippy.
Here you go. I love Drippy's comeback. Oh, he does he? Well, that just shows how. What do you know, doesn't it? The cheek.
You know, I just realized something. He looks like Tingle from Legend of Zelda. With that hat.
All right, moving on.
Oh, look at that. We had to follow it.
What do you think, Shiroi? Who's the best fairy? Our new familiar or Drippy?
Drippy, of course.
Let me guess, because you're just biased because he's Welsh.
Yes, I'm biased.
Oh.
Bye, Tyke. All right.
Oh look, he's got a barrier on him.
Actually, that represents barrier.
There we go.
Yeah, all the yokais that always have
yokai.
Not yokai, sorry. Familiars.
Oh god.
Hey, there's way too many games using mons. Okay, it's kind of hard to keep track of the various names of.
That's what we get for ripping off Pokemon. How dare you?
Look forward to our spin-off game, Nino Poke.
World of Final Fantasy even has them, and they're called Mirages there.
Okay, yeah. I will say I would definitely love to see a crossover between Pokemon and Yokai Watch.
And also, yeah, I was gonna say Pokewatch.
Well, considering Nintendo is very appreciative of the success Yokai Watch has given to the 3DS console in Japan, I'm pretty sure they would be open to it.
Ironically, the Pokemon fans and Pokemon as under Nintendo aren't so kind.
Put it this way: if we're gonna have a crossover like that, can we have
prepared for the backlash?
Actually, one thing I wish: can we have mostly the Game Freak staff do the music?
Quicken growth. Make my mouth stir around.
Yeah, again, I'm biased now. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Yokai Watch's music too. It's just
well, why can't we do it like the crossover and have Kenichiro Saigo collaborate with Matsuda? Sorry.
Well, remember, Pedro. Nowadays, not level 5. Game Freak has a lot more music stuff nowadays.
Well, again, like I said, Capcom also has a lot of sound composers. Just pick one from the Game Freak staff and have them collaborate with Saigo-san. That sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah, that would work. The other thing though, where would you base it?
It's simple.
Well,
There are two
well, I
things they
guess
can do. Well, okay. There's not just two things, but there are multiple things they could do. They could either have it be like, okay, it's a portal between two different worlds, like they were originally going to do a Face Attorney in Layton. Or you could do something where it turns out that they're both in the same universe, just in different countries. Or you could do a multiverse.
How would you fit?
Oh,
anything-
let me explain this. Okay, go ahead, Joe. Yeah, I suppose you could call it that. It's like defending, only you don't take any damage. The only thing is, it's proper quick, so you have to be a bit nifty with your timing. Basically, yeah, like you said, you have to be very careful if you're trying to use the evade command, because like you said, the timing is very precise. So you have to, I recommend, if you're going to make good use of it, take a couple random battles to practice with it, so you can get the timing properly, because if you can get the timing properly, it can be very useful against boss battles. And if that works, your enemy won't tell you. You can tell when the perfect time to counterattack is because of the little attack bubble down in the corner with flash blue. Yes, this is very important. Actually, I don't think I've finished explaining this. But while the characters are while the boss, any enemy really, is building up an attack, if you do manage to do a strong attack against him, you will cancel out his attack. So it's a good idea to do that in order to keep the enemy from doing any strong attacks against you.
Makes sense.
Pom-pom.
Pom-poms.
Anyway, Pedro, message for you.
Oh yeah, right, Ace Attorney thing.
Might as well, since we're nearly at the end of this anyway.
More fighting.
Sure. Why not? Sure. By all means.
Alright then, congrats to you. You will be getting the detective role for Dual Destinies.
Oh, the one that you spoiled me the other week. Okay.
The other week? What?
Well, a month ago, but no, it actually was Pedro.
That
I
was
apologize.
months ago, and you were supposed to have forgotten about it. God dang it, Pedro!
Anyway, everybody, in the next part, we finish the Golden Grove, so see you then.
Yes, meanwhile, I have to discipline my subordinate off screen.
See you, everybody.
See ya.